She was 19 years old. She was 17 when they met. He was her high school. It's too much. This is the worst story ever. Hi, guys. Today's episode is gonna be very disturbing. It will mess you up. If you are into such things, then please watch the video till the end. If you are not, you can skip the video. I read this thing, I couldn't read it till the end. This is the first time I'm reading it in front of you guys. So let's go. "24 hours before my dad died, stage 4 lung cancer. He was in the ER and then the ICU, and we were unable to be with him because of hospital COVID rules." I remember this phase. It was a mess. The pandemic, everyone knows. Whoever was admitted, the family members could not meet them. We were isolated. It was a real mess. My mother's sister and myself had been texting and calling him all day and got no response. My mother even called the hospital and spoke with one of his ICU nurses, who said he was awake and communicating fine. He passed very quickly at 3:30 a.m. the next morning. We were allowed to be at his bedside, but by then he was no longer conscious, so we said our goodbyes and he was gone. Sorry for your loss, man. This is really sad. I don't know how you guys deal with death. I don't know, because I have not known that feeling yet, how to deal with death. Maybe when I lose someone very close, I will know. My friends who have lost someone close to them, when I speak to them, they say that you just have to live with it. And I can't imagine my life without my parents or without my close one. Maybe when it happens, I'll have to deal with it. Later that morning, while my mom slept, I was calling cremation services to schedule his body for pickup at the hospital. And going through his bag of belongings, the hospital had returned to us. His phone was in there, and I wanted to read all our texts and take some comfort in my last words to him. Yeah, his dad passed away. He just wanted to read the last chats, the last conversation that he and his dad had, just to, remind him of his dad, because he was missing his dad, obviously. I opened his phone and all our texts had not been read. Not mine or my mom and sisters. I thought this was so odd, but figured he must have been suffering so much he couldn't find the strength. I began to scroll through his apps and noticed a chat app I had vaguely heard of. I can't recall the name, but it essentially works like WhatsApp. Okay. So he was going through his dad's phone, and all the messages that his mom or his sister sent, his dad had not read. Maybe yes, because he was suffering, obviously. He found a chat app, not WhatsApp, something similar to WhatsApp, on his dad's phone. Now, what is this app and what is this all about? Let's find out together. I opened the app and saw a single contact with a female name. I started reading and realized my dad has been chatting with his girl hourly for the last 24 hours. He was calling her princess and telling her he loved her. And she was saying she was scared for him and wanted to know what was going on. Okay, so maybe his dad was having an affair. This is a bitter truth to know about your dad after he passes away. But yeah, this is where I stopped, because it got ugly. Now let's read ahead, because there's more left. There's more to it. I scrolled back enough to know that this was someone he was having, at the very least, an emotional affair with. My grief was completely hijacked by hurt and anger. And a week later, I tracked the girl down and spoke to her via DMs and found out she was 19 years old. She was 17 when they met. He was her high school bus driver, and she told me that they had been dating for almost 2 years. Oh, shit. This is where this whole story gets weird. She was in school and he was her bus driver, and she was 17 when they met, and they have been dating for almost 2 years. I can't even imagine a bus driver is like a father figure, right? Or I mean, you can't even think of that dynamic, a bus driver dating someone from the bus, like a passenger, not even passenger, like a schoolgirl. There's so much difference in their age, but they have been dating for almost 2 years. I don't know what was going on in the father's mind, because he had a very normal family. He had a son, he had a daughter, he had a wife. Everything was going on fine, everything fine, until he passed away and someone discovered that secret on his phone. Let's read ahead because there's more apparently. Let's see how worse it can get today. My dad was 66 years old when he died and dating someone younger than his grandchildren, someone he chose to spend his last moments with and say his last goodbyes to. I hope it made him happy, but it sure is a shitty secret to live the rest of my life with. Definitely, man. I understand. I mean, I can't understand, but it's messed up. A secret that will forever overshadow my entire relationship with my dad, with no chance to ever speak to him about it. It's one of the secret I wish I had never found out. Things people do. This is what I was thinking about. Like, if a dad has been an amazing dad for 30 years or 40 years, or how many years he was a dad for, he's amazing. He's taking care of his children, he's doing all the dad duties and everything. Does one secret really change what he's done for his children? If I was in his son's place and I discovered this, I don't know. It's just so. Ugh. I mean, yes, I would not be comfortable. I would kinda hate my dad because he lied to us. Obviously, I would feel betrayed. But he's been amazing. He's been there for us. Part of me says that people are complicated. They are very complicated. Everything looks fine, and then suddenly you discover it's not. Maybe that's why they say don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge any human being. It is complicated. Human beings are complicated. So coming back to the question, one secret, yes, can change everything. Can, for me. I don't know. Maybe you guys may be thinking it differently. Whatever he has done for us, yes, thank you. If that thing is a lie, or you may be truly loving the family, but you have hidden such a weird, a strange, like a taboo, it's a big secret the father had kept from the family. If that secret has been kept for so long that he was almost about to take it to his grave, but just because the son discovered, yeah, everything nullifies, right? Maybe he was pretending, maybe he was not, but he hid such a big truth from his family. Would I tell my mother? Let's see, if I'm the son and my dad passes away and I find out this on his phone, no. I love my mom and I love my dad also. He's kinda betrayed my mom, though I would hate him in that situation, but I would still love my mom. She has just lost her husband, so I won't give one more traumatizing news to her. So, no. I may tell her afterwards when things calm down because she deserves to know the truth. It is a very bitter truth. Trust me, it is a very bitter truth, because the moment I read it, I still can't digest it. But yeah, I will tell her. I will have to find courage, that kind of courage to tell her, but I will tell her. The thing that hurt me the most wasn't the affair. I've heard about affairs, I've heard about worst affairs. Obviously, this was something top on the list because it was strange, weird, the age gap, everything. But the thing that hurt me the most was last messages on his phone, his last conversation wasn't with his family. It was with this girl. Now, Does that mean that he loved her more than the family? I don't know. But the facts point us in that direction. You can stay in the family, you can love them, you can be so in it, but still you are not in it. You are physically there maybe, but mentally you are somewhere else. I've seen this happening a lot. It start with sitting in a classroom, but a mind is somewhere else, and then that's the most silliest case, but it can get worse, and this is the worst case where maybe he's physically there with his family, but mentally he is somewhere else. Fuck. It's too much. This is the worst story ever. Do we really want to know everything about a person before we bury them? Like, is it even necessary? If you're going through someone's phone or someone's diary or someone's personal belonging and you are looking for something, you will find it. Search for something, you will find it. If you are thinking something, your gut feeling is saying something, it is probably right. A phone is like a personal device now. It holds everything. Your whole life can be summarized or encapsulated in a phone. If you see the history, if you see anything that's stored in there, if you want to know something about someone, phone, not physically, not mentally. Person really lives on the phone. It's crazy. You can know so much about someone on their device. Some truths they can set us free, but some truth you don't want to know. They can be a burden and they can stay in your mind for the entire life and keep bothering you. Yeah, they say that don't open the can of worms. That's right. You don't open it. You don't dig the dead out of the grave and then get scared and say, oh, bhoot aaya, oh, the ghost is here. After reading this story, I will definitely not get sleep, like a proper sleep. I'm shooting this video in the night, and after reading this, it has blown me off. I don't feel sleepy anymore. Maybe he should have not checked the phone. He should have just given it away, or just not checked it, not seen it at all. But part of me also thinks that they deserve to know the truth. I don't think the father, if he would be alive, he would share this with them. This, I don't think, no. Having two children, a wife, the person is dating a girl who is so younger to him. She is like his grandchild. So, what do you think? Do you think you deserve to know everything in this world, everything about your closed one? Or sometimes it's just easy to hide the truth and keep the truth hidden? Because if the truth comes out, are you ready for that? This is a question only you can answer. Goodbye.